Welcome back, everybody. This is the Now Morning Show on TTT. We are also live on Talk City 91.1 FM and on Facebook at TTT Live Online. This coming Sunday, we will have screening for the Miss World Trinidad and Tobago 2019. That is something to look forward to. Last year, Isabel Bisnat, she represented Trinidad and Tobago at the Miss World competition, and she performed really, really well. She really represented Trinidad and Tobago well. I have with us the franchise holder for Miss World Trinidad and Tobago, Brian Gopaul, this morning. Brian, good morning and welcome.
Good morning, Rishi. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago.
Before we get into what happened, what is going to happen on Sunday, let's just recap what happened last year.
Sure, of course. Well, I think last year we had a very rewarding experience. With a lot of hard work. I think we accomplished most of our goals and our mission for Miss World Trinidad and Tobago with regards to the training of the young woman, the training for Isabel when she was crowned, and really preparing her for international platform. So, on the whole, we had a successful year.
Now, for some reason, we've never really had, in a long time at least, Trinidad and Tobago really come together and support a representative from their country. But we really saw a lot of people coming together last year. What do you think was the reason for that?
I think we place a lot of emphasis on rebranding in terms of encouraging a certain young lady who have what it takes to come out to Trinidad and Tobago and represent our nation. So basically, apart from that, we really put on the platform a lot of training and development for the young ladies. So maybe previous years, these things were absent. So this last year, we really tried to put a lot out on the table for the young women to be prepared for the local show and in the international leg.
Yeah, and Isabel, of course, I'm always a big fan of Isabel, as everybody knows, and she did really well.
Yes, she did.
And she's continuing to do well and represent Trinidad and Tobago. So what is happening on Sunday?
So Sunday is national screening. We're having one national screening, and so I'm inviting and encouraging young women from across Trinidad and Tobago to come out to this because it's very important. We want to find, again, a good representative, a global ambassador who could represent Trinidad and Tobago and who could really journey with Miss World globally on a humanitarian cause. You know, they work with a lot of charities. So, yeah.
But what are the criteria for somebody wanting to be selected as Miss World Trinidad?
Well, first and foremost, they must be born in Trinidad and Tobago. They must be a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago. Between the age of 17 and 27. They must possess a talent. They must be willing to really work hard to work with charities on the ground, communities. Must be a good team player because, of course, it takes a lot of work, there's a lot of emotions in preparing the young ladies and the Miss Trinidad and Tobago. So,
is there a specific height?
No.
And you know these pageants you always hear, you know, you need to be a certain height and yeah.
Well, the thing about Miss World is that it really doesn't focus on the physical beauty of the girl. It really encourages more a girl with good heart, good who want to really just go out there and do what Miss World is all about. It's really about beauty with a purpose.
Yeah, that is normally the theme.
Yeah,
and that is what really differentiates Miss World from all the other pageants.
Correct.
What would you have done differently if you could have last year? And what do you think you can work on to improve as we move forward in 2019? So
I think definitely last year was a very short process for us as well. So it was a bit rushed for us. So this year we decided to go a little earlier. We want to focus a lot more on working with different charities, different organizations here and give the girls a really good opportunity. So by the time they get to Miss World, and hopefully if we win, she's more prepared to really work with Miss World and their team, traveling the world, giving back to the unfortunate, you know.
Yeah, the less fortunate.
And the less fortunate.
Now, this screening takes place on Sunday, as you mentioned, at Bungalow. What time does that start? And what do people have to walk with?
It starts at 10. Basically, we just want the girls to come with their personal style. And their requirements.
Do you have to work with like photos or anything?
They'll work with their photos, they'll work with their recommendations, their referrals, they work with a pair of high heels, they work with a swimwear, because we need to really see the girls do a little bit of modeling, apart from the interviews with the panel on Sunday.
And remember, you had asked me to come, right?
Of course, we are inviting Rishi to come and join us on Sunday, and perhaps be a judge and sit on the panel.
Well, I'd say nice things about me to the audience, Brian, and then we'll decide.
Rishi's the guy.
That's the best you could do?
Rishi's the guy.
That's the best you could do?
Yeah, Rishi could really bring all the best in the young ladies, and we believe if you really come and be a part of this esteemed panel, we'll perhaps be a little closer on getting that girl.
That girl?
Yes.
The next Miss World. Now, if I come and we select somebody together, everybody, and we win, what am I getting out of it?
That's a very tricky question, Rishi.
I mean, it really sounds like it's going to be a lot of work.
Yes.
In terms of support outside of yourself and the team with Miss World, what sort of support do you look for?
Last year, we were very fortunate to partner with a lot of sponsors. We got a lot of sponsors in kind. Financial sponsorship was terrible last year. But we were very happy to see the support with businesses in Trinidad and Tobago who came and really added value to create a better Miss Trinidad and Tobago. The entire process was better because of these key sponsors.
Yeah, and well, hopefully a lot more people come on board this year.
We are hoping that we perhaps get a better partnership with government, because at the end of the day, we are really preparing a girl to be an ambassador for Trinidad and Tobago. And there's a lot of work, and as you could see last year, Isabel really represented Trinidad and Tobago on every level.
And well, I guess for more information, people can check out the Miss World Trinidad and Tobago's Facebook page and Instagram page.
Yes.
TT Franchise Holder on Instagram.
That's correct.
Right? And so that is something to look forward to. Remember, screening for Miss World begins on Sunday, the 5th of May at the Bungalow. That's on Russ Street in Port of Spain. At 10 a.m. Remember, it is the only screening to take place, so you really have to prepare yourself and go down there for 10 o'clock. I will be there. I'm giving Brian my word that I will be there. Brian.
Thank you. We look forward to having you, Rishi.
You see?
Please join.
And Carrie is sitting down there thinking, if there is a Mr. World, Rishi will win, And Carrie?
We also invite Carrie to come on as well.
Yeah. Carrie, would you go to something like that?
Yeah, I would attend such an event. Just remind me of the date one more time.
It's Sunday, 5th of May. This Sunday, 5th of May, 10 a.m.
Oh, Carrie will be in Tobago.
Be on assignment in Tobago.
Carrie will be in Tobago.
We'll miss you, Carrie.
But what about Mr. World in Sirius? Do we have any of those?
we were approached by Miss World to do the Mr. World franchise, but we just really want to focus on Miss World right now. Well, we have a lot of challenges with sponsorship, financial sponsorship, and it takes a lot to really undertake another franchise like that. So take one at a time.
Okay, one at a time. And hopefully soon we'll have Mr. World. Thank you very much for coming on this morning, talking to us about what is coming up for Miss World Trinidad and Tobago. Brian, it was a pleasure. And of course, we will have more on this as we progress post-Sunday. We'll definitely try to have some of our beauties on the morning show here as well.
Thank you very much.